The 4th of July usually marks the midpoint of summer, and I typically try to take advantage of the 3-day weekend. With a heat wave scouring the entire western United States, I knew heading north would be the most comfortable. After about a 7-hour drive, I found myself in the ski town of Big Sky, Montana. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of season 2 of the vlog here, and I am in a new place. The line to get into Yellowstone over at the west entrance was crazy long this morning, so I'm glad that I'm kind of not doing that, and hopefully the areas up here won't be as packed, but I don't really know what to expect. I don't really have too many plans other than I'm just hanging out around this area for the next few days. So welcome back to another episode. Should be a good one. I'm excited for this, and thanks for all the support and encouragement on last week's vlogs. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. I found myself on a chairlift. It's been quite the interesting few hours since I got here. Kind of did a little bit of hiking around, explored the base, but then I decided to just send it up the chairlift. Said I just got to get on here and get up to the top. The lift ticket was not very cheap, which is why I was so hesitant. It would cost me like 40 bucks. Tried up this lift, but I mean, look at these seats. They say in the winter time, the bubble goes down, all of these seats are heated, and it's just it's legit. So anyways, I'm gonna go up to the ridge, see what's going on up there, but it is starting to sprinkle just a little bit. I think everything happens for a reason in one way or the other, because I think even though I waited to come up here, as soon as I got up here, it started dumping rain, which was not dumping, but raining pretty good. So now kind of let up, it's just beautiful. It's the smell of fresh rain and the cooler temperatures. So I'm just walking around up at the top, gonna see what's up here. It says there's an overlook, so that's where I'm going. I only have about the last chair down is 5 o'clock. It's 4:10 right now. So if I miss the chair, I just have to walk down, but I'd like to make the chair. So maybe about 30 minutes, and then we'll work our way back down. I think we made it to the overlook, guys. Look at this incredible view. That is the infamous Lone Peak. The top of there is 11,100 feet, I believe. And that whole bowl is where a lot of their triple blacks are and kind of all the infamous chutes. You can still see there's even some snow up there where they are, but even out to this basin, it's just really beautiful. So very picturesque mountain, and I certainly need to make it out here in the winter time. It got pretty nasty out pretty quickly. The rain's coming down. I caught the last chair. The weather moved in out of nowhere, which just always speaks to how powerful the mountains are. And it started thundering way in the distance, so they actually closed the lift because of lightning and all the weather. So I think I got lucky catching this chair, because I was literally the last one down. And I'm probably doing this all wrong, because I should put the bubble down, but kind of like being in the elements. I caved and I put the bubble down. I'm surprised at how few resorts that I've went to in the winter have these sort of bubbles. I guess they lock once you put them down. I can't put it back up now. I can put the bubble up, not the bar. Oh. What the heck? The rain came out of nowhere. It is just downpouring huge, cold, thick drops of rain. What the heck? Oh, well, we made it back, but we're soaked. be honest, I'm not really sure how I found myself up at the top of this road where I'm at. I think based on all of the heavy machinery and unfortunately all of the deforestation right here, I found myself on some sort of logging road. I just kept driving down back roads and I saw on my maps like a little lake, I thought. So, but unfortunately it didn't really lead to anything. So as much as I probably could stay here for the night, I don't think I really want to. I'd rather try to find something a little bit more set up and not so surrounded by machinery. I thought this was good because this really shows like what I do to try to find spots. You can use different like apps and forums, stuff like that, but I think a lot of the fun, at least for me lately, has been just like driving around trying to find forest roads and seeing like where I can just find a spot. And that's what I tried to do here, but it didn't really work out. I don't know what this is called, but I can see the ski resort this way, and Luna just kind of looks freaking sick, just like perched up right here. So anyways, we're gonna head back down the mountain, I guess. At this point just park for the night. For the last little while I tried a national forest campground that was completely full, and then I just drove down this random road in the national forest, but the national forest property actually ended, so now I'm on private land, and all of the sites, there's only about 4 designated sites were full. So I'm kind of running out of options and it's getting kind of late. It's like 8:30, so I wanted to share the reality of this with you, which is sometimes you're driving around trying to find somewhere just to, at this point, sleep for the night. So I'm gonna try one more spot, and if that doesn't work, then I'm probably just gonna have to stealth camp somewhere like in a parking lot, and hope for the best. So I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. I saw a little road into the forest, and I think we found one. I really do. Little fire pit. I call this one good. Kind of chilly out. Got a lot of road noise, but it's the best we can do. A fire pit here, which is pretty nice, and then check this out. This is like some sort of animal skull, some sort, maybe a deer, and it looks like there's even, what is this, a bullet casing? Yeah, bullet shell. Interesting. That'd be our first summer thunderstorm in the van. Oh, that was lightning. Did I just get that on camera? Gonna be an interesting night, that's for sure. I like to get all the coffee like ready the night before in the van, just because it does take a little while when I'm like waking up first thing in the morning. It's nice enough to do this. So I basically just measure out all the water, grind up all the beans, and just get everything ready. So all I have to do in the morning is just turn the stove on, heat that up, and just kind of pour it over. But I don't necessarily have to grind the beans, which usually takes most of the time. So if I really want to be proactive with this, I could actually make the coffee and then just pour it back in the kettle and just heat it up in the morning and be all done. But I do like a fresh cup of coffee, so it already kind of irks me that the beans aren't grinded fresh right before I brew it, but this is kind of the best in between. So I like to do this after I do dishes. I have the bed down, and I'm ready to call it a day. Even though I didn't even do that much today, but I'm ready. I honestly thought there'd be a little bit more in this area to do, like the big sky. So either I'm not doing it properly or there's just not a ton here. So I don't know exactly what the rest of the trip holds, I might explore a little bit more here and then work my way to a different area. But anyways, tune in the next episode to kind of see the continuation of this trip. I appreciate all the support as always. Thank you guys for being here, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one. Take it easy, fam. Peace out.